ended up trolling each other on TikTok, which first led to Damaury getting trolled by Nunu, all because Nunu agreed to a video that I had stated my opinion on, and he proceeds to make a TikTok about it. So when he made that TikTok, Damaury felt hit in the comments, basically taking what Nunu said to the heart, and then Nunu and him then proceed to troll. So once Nunu seen Damaury comment, Nunu ended up making a TikTok about Damaury throwing poop on him and that he didn't want it to happen. So Damaury ended up taking it personal, and he also wanted to make a TikTok about Nunu. So in that TikTok, he basically stated, he was like, well, I stopped being friends with bro because on the night of February 28th, let me read it real quick. Oh shit, this phone dead. I can't even read it. Damn. So basically on February 28th, 2024, Damaury, I guess, overheard a girl say to Nunu, stop, I'm drunk, let's not do this, etc., etc. And Nunu basically was bragging to Damaury how that girl was finna let him hit and all this other crazy stuff and etc. So when the situation, 2024, y'all just listen to me. I'm telling y'all the right dates. So last year of 2024, a girl confessed that she got SA by Nunu. Nobody spoke up about it. Nobody once wanted to mention it. Everybody acted oblivious to it. You wouldn't even have known that the situation even happened. Right? Cool. Nunu stated that the girl was lying. Okay, remember that. Nunu stated that the girl was lying. Remember. Now, when Nunu stated that the girl lied, that was that. The girl proceeded to show text messages. She stayed anonymous, but she proceeded to show text messages and everything. Okay. Now, Damaury just made the TikTok saying that on the day of February 28th, Nunu did something to a girl. The same girl that said something last year on February 28th texted me today and said, this goes to show you that I was never lying. Here's the proof, because Damaury even overheard the situation that was occurring. So my problem is this. Damaury, I understand in that situation, you knew that you didn't want to interfere on what your bro had going on, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Why didn't you stop it? Why didn't you stop it? You knew on February 28th that something happened traumatically to that girl, but you could have prevented it, but instead you stayed there and you sat quietly and you didn't stop anything. So my only thing about it is, if you felt so much remorse behind the situation, why didn't you stop anything? Why didn't you try to be a helping hand and tell Damaury not to go in that room? You sat there like a coward that you are and proceeded to let that girl get, I'm guessing, the R hard word by your friend, which was unbelievable, disgusting, and it goes to show that you're a coward, just like the rest of the influencers. Now, even if he said stop it, even if he did state stop it, Damaury already stated that he never went out with them. He stayed and he never went out with them. No, we're going to blame Damaury as well. Fuck that. Y'all don't understand because some of y'all are youngins. Let's be honest. Damaury could have stopped that situation. Stopping and taking action is two different things. At the end of the day, your homeboy is intoxicated with another girl that's intoxicated. You could have went in that room and you could have pulled your homeboy up off of that girl before it became too late. Like you once stated, saying and doing are two different things. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. Let's not also forget that Damaury claimed that he also was a SA victim, right? So as a SA victim to another SA victim, you could have went in charge and you could have stopped that respectfully. You could have barged in that room and you could have took your homeboy up off of her and you could have stopped it. Simple. Now, I am not blaming Damaury. I say that he's a part of the issue as well. Because at the end of the day, when that girl was being called all types of liars, he had the opportunity to speak up and he didn't. He spoke up on his own benefits because he was getting trolled by Nunu, which is why I call him a coward. Because at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. Don't speak up on a situation when it's beneficial to you. But when that girl was thrown in that situation and everybody was calling her liars, it was, oh, I didn't do it. But in deep down inside, you knew the truth. So at the end of the day, I'm calling him a coward because that's what he is. It's weird. Nunu, you're becoming a effed up individual. You're becoming a effed up individual. And the only reason why I'm going to say that is because you're picking up off of other people's ways, specifically Jacob. There's no way that this is like your 7th allegation in the last year of you doing something to a girl that is intoxicated. It's becoming disgusting, it's weak, it's nasty, it's cruel. It's no respect given to you. Punk this bitch. Now, like I was saying, I just find all that shit to be weird. And if they keeping shit like that a secret, guess what else they'll keep as a secret? And I don't want to hear, well, that was his homeboy at the time, so he's willing to protect his homeboy. No. It's no way that you're willing to protect any homeboy that's doing sick ass shit like that. I'm sorry. It's just a no for me. There's no excuses. There's no none of that. At the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. You should have said something when the situation was being brought up as a topic when that girl was getting called a liar. Not when you get trolled by Nunu, so only thing you have to rub up in his face is a situation that happens with him and a girl. And that's just that. And then proceeds to try to say, oh, well, we were just trolling. I'm reading your comments too. Well, what? As if, oh, but we were just trolling and this, that, and the third. You don't troll like that. That's nothing to troll about. I honestly find stuff like that to be nasty. I honestly find stuff like that to be disgusting. That's not nothing to troll about. And what bothers me, and I'm going to say the same thing I set up on my Kick Live, because I'm obligated to my opinion, and I don't give a fuck who it is. As Damaury being a SA victim, there was no possible way that you got up on the internet and you tried to troll about a situation that was serious to someone else. Damaury is the same. Let me actually re-explain or repeat what Damaury got up on live and he said. Moderators, do your job. I'm not about to keep touching the screen to kick the same bitch out. Damaury was the same person, if I'm not mistaken. Damaury was the same person that got up on TikTok Live or Instagram Live. I think it was Instagram. He got up on Instagram Live and he claimed out his own mouth. It's not fun to make fun of certain people because I got SA once in my life. So for you to be an SA victim, you should have said something. You should have took more action. I'm sorry. And I'm blaming Nunu as well, but I'm going to blame Damaury too. I'm sorry. And that's just me being real. I got to keep it above. I gotta keep it real. I'm being real. I'm sorry. That's just me being real. There's no way that you're an SA victim and you couldn't take more charge until it got to the point where as though you was getting trolled by your homeboy to want to speak on a situation that was so serious. But you know what? Enough of me talking. I want to add some people up on the live. If you disagree, if you agree, get your ass up on here. We're about to talk about the situation because I feel bad for that girl. That girl texted me today and she was like, you don't got to post it or anything like that. But you know, I just want that to be known that I wasn't lying about the situation. This is literally the proof. So, and this is not old. I mean, this is not new. This is something that's old. We've been new about this. We literally all been